Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new video. Today we'll be continuing on with our Sonic Unleashed playthrough. So yeah, let's get straight into this. So yeah, last time out we finished off Chun-Nan night and now we must go to Spagonia daytime to go through Rooftop Run, of course. So yeah, let's head straight to it. Right then, here we are in Spagonia daytime, of course. And yeah, first of all, I'm going to be looking for some medals that we can possibly collect around here before we obviously go into Rooftop Run Day. I'm just trying to actually remember where these medals are then. Let me come up here. Whoa, that is incredibly fast. I actually forgot how fast that actually is. But yeah, let's just be a bit more slow, I guess. And then we can sort of hop on over here. And there's a moon medal. That is lovely. There's one right here. Love that. That is moon medal number 2. And now then, is there some medal? I can't really remember. Can we like smash these up? Oh, there was a medal there, but I don't know if I've already collected that one. And yeah, I guess we might go and talk to the professor. So yeah, let's head on over there then. Right then, here we are inside of Professor Pickle's office. So yeah, let's talk to him. And wonderful, another place has been returned. Good work, Sonic, my boy. Keep going at this rate and the planet will be as good as new in no time. Which is wonderful, isn't it? I'd love to see the look on that Eggman's face right about now. Me too, to be completely honest. Speaking of that madness, it appears he has become quite active as of late. I've heard some reports. Oh, he's here and in Chun-Nan. That's interesting. It gives me the chills just to think about it. See what you find out. Okay. Well then, do you have any further questions? No, we are good. Let's head on over now to Rooftop Run. Right then, here we are inside of the little stage select zone of Spagonia, of course, and yeah, we want to make sure that we are collecting these medals before we head on over to the actual stage itself. But yeah, we need to also unlock that ability to wall jump as well. So let's go on and collect these boots right here, which, yeah, honestly, unlock one of probably the most useful things inside of this game, of course, which is the ability to wall jump. You can save quite a lot of time through the wall jumping sections inside of these games if you know where they are and things like that. But I believe that's all the some medals that we need to collect, at least the ones without maybe turning into the Hedgehog, I guess. But yeah, let's now go on over to here and we want to wall jump all the way up here. Come onto this rail, boost around, go onto this spring and make sure you time it perfectly, which I have not done. But yeah, let's head on over to Rooftop Run Act 1 then.
Here we go!
Right then, here we go, and yes, this is now the start of what is, for me anyway, my favorite stage inside of this game. You know, this stage is literally the one that sort of made me fall in love with the boost gameplay, and, you know, really convinced me that, you know, I want more of this stuff in future games. And, you know, luckily we did get more boost gameplay in the future as well, of course, because, yeah, obviously we got Sonic Generations after this game, and yeah, Rooftop Run also returned to Generations as well, which was amazing. I was really happy with, you know, that decision to bring this stage back, especially because, yeah, I absolutely loved it inside of this game. You know, I do think this was honestly the stage that sort of convinced me of the boost gameplay, because obviously the games before that we didn't really have the boost. I guess the first boost sort of gameplay we got was inside of Sonic Rush, and, you know, that was really fun, but I was really curious to see how the boost formula would work inside of, you know, a 3D space and everything like that. But yeah, honestly, this game really sort of made me fall in love with it, and luckily, you know, they got the boost formula right at the first time around, because it easily could have just been another sort of Sonic 06 situation where, you know, maybe the boost formula wasn't that popular to many people, and, you know, they could have had to, I don't know, try something different again, which, yeah, would have been really bad, to be honest, to go from, you know, the sort of slower gameplay, I guess, of Sonic 06 and the adventure era games, and I guess Sonic Heroes in some ways, to, you know, the boost formula, and, you know, maybe people not also liking that would have been really bad in my opinion. But, you know, luckily we sort of got this game, and it was pretty much perfect from the get-go, which, you know, I'm sure Sega and Sonic Team were really happy about, and, you know, they could just sort of work on perfecting the boost formula for future games then, which of course they did inside of Sonic Generations, of course. And yeah, it was really fun to go through that game with a more fine-tuned boost gameplay, I guess, at the end of the day. And yeah, honestly, from then on out, we sort of didn't get a boost gameplay for a while, did we? Because, yeah, they decided, you know what, we've perfected this boost, and now we are just gonna not let you, you know, boost again, I guess, because obviously Sonic Lost World came out, and also then, of course, Sonic Boom as well, which, yeah, I will honestly never understand what they were doing with that situation. But yeah, I guess we'll never fully really understand as to, you know, why they decided to, you know, go with a completely different style of gameplay in the future with, like, Sonic Lost World and Sonic Boom. As I've already mentioned, it just absolutely sucked to be a Sonic fan in the 2010s, and yeah, honestly, Sega were just completely wrong for, you know, changing up the formula when it was so perfect inside of Sonic Generations. They should have just kept on doing boost games, and yeah, I think we would have been in an even better situation than we are now with the current games, because yeah, the current games are really fun, to be honest. But yeah, the sort of 2010s weren't great. But yeah, I got an S rank, which is amazing. I'm honestly really surprised with that. I didn't think I would be able to get an S rank first time around on this stage then. But yeah, we also got 2 out of 3 some medals, which is it's good because there's only 1 more to collect. And also 3 out of 7 moon medals, which we should be collecting more, but it's okay. But yeah, let's see what we can do to modern Sonic here. We can actually upgrade his speed, which I'm going to, and that is about it really. We can now move on. So yeah, now I think we have to go to Chun-Nan and play Dragon Road Day, is it? If I remember that stage name correctly. So yeah, I guess we need to head on over to the world map then. So yeah, here we are on the world map. Let's head on over to Chun-Nan. Right then, here we are. Let's try and find a couple of medals. I believe there's one here. Lovely. And now I cannot remember for the life of me where the other one is, or if there is even another one on this hub world. What was the camera doing there? That was pretty crazy. Is it inside of here maybe? No. There's a moon medal. We can collect that. That's nice. Brings up our moon medal to a little bit more, I guess. And yeah, I think that is actually all of the medals here. But yeah, there's probably some in this part of the hub world as well. There's actually something we can collect up there, which we may as well go and grab them now. A little wall jump through the rainbow rings. And what are these? Oh yeah, they're the air boost shoes, which now present one of the sort of biggest problems you can have inside of this game, of course. And that is, when you sort of want to home an attack onto an enemy, you might then, boost instead, which can be really annoying. And that is the problem with having the boost and the, air boost on the same button. But yeah, let's try and collect this sun medal. There we go. I don't know where the other one is, but yeah, I guess we might just have to sort of just boost over here. Oh, that's a nice collectible, I guess. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. How do I get that? Am I supposed to? Okay, yep, we got it. That's cool. And now let's boost back on over there. Oh my god, we have just been saved by that rainbow ring, which is lovely. And now let's head on over to Dragon Road Act 1.
Here we go!
Right then, let's go. And yes, this stage honestly is so stunning, to be perfectly honest. I was really excited to come back to this stage and play through it once again, to be honest, because this stage even looked good when they had the bad graphics of this game, of course. But yeah, now in full quality, even better quality than the sort of vanilla experience of Sonic Unleashed. This stage just looks so amazing, to be completely honest. And yeah, honestly, this is also one of my favorite types of aesthetics inside of a Sonic game as well. I know I mentioned that Holoska is as well inside of this game one of my favorite sort of environments, but yeah, this is definitely right up there. I guess the only sort of thing that sort of sucks with modern Sonic's gameplay inside of this game, at least to me anyway, is the platforming sections. I do wish that, you know, they could have maybe controlled something similar to, like, you know, the future games such as, you know, Shadow Generations and Sonic Frontiers. More so Shadow Generations, because I don't really like how the sort of cyberspace stages control inside of that game. But yeah, Shadow Generations would be a good example, I guess, and we have just missed that little shortcut, which is not that good, but it is what it is, I guess. And yeah, now we'll have to go through this little bottom path, I guess. But yeah, it's all okay. We can always come back and get the medals at a later date, of course. And yeah, we will obviously do that because we need all the medals we can possibly get. Make sure to stomp right there, or else, you know, you will die otherwise. But yeah, honestly, running across that dragon and everything is so sick. But yeah, now this is where things can get a bit tricky. We just want to make sure that we are very good at, you know, the platforming. Now we can hit this robot and jump onto here. Just take as much time as we need, to be honest, because yeah, I am not willing to risk anything here. Make sure to get this moon medal as well, and now we can get on with our day. Come on, let me get onto this lovely little firework. I always like that part of this stage. And now we will come down here, and yes, this is where things can start to sort of get really tricky inside of this stage. So what we want to do is just make sure that, you know, we first of all do not die. That is really important. So now we've got to wait for this to stop electrocuting itself, and that is all good. We can move on to this section, and we are actually into the final section of this stage, which, yeah, this is what I always struggle with inside this stage, because you've got to watch where this guy is sort of firing, and also watch out for, you know, the bombs and stuff like that, which will surely, you know, they do warn you about. And, you know, even if they warn you about, I still get hit by them because I panic with the guy firing lasers. So yeah, let's just make sure that we are good. You know what, I did better than I normally do in that section, but yeah, let's complete it. And what rank are we getting? A B. Not too bad, but yeah, I wasn't expecting anything crazy. We've got 2 out of 3 sub medals, which is good, and 4 out of 7 moon medals as well, which is really good, to be honest. And yeah, let's what shall we upgrade? Maybe some of his ring energy, to be completely honest, because I want to be able to hold more boost. But yeah, let's move on. Right then, we want to make our way over to Spagonia at daytime, of course, to fight against the boss. But yeah, we've got to talk to Professor Pickle, so yeah, let's do that. Right then, here we are. We've got the keys. Yes, that is lovely. We can now enter the Spagonian Temple and, you know, place the Chaos Emerald down there and everything like that. We are good. And yeah, now let's go and do that. Right then, here we are. Let's go and absolutely destroy this boss then. Right then, here we go. And yeah, what we essentially want to be doing here is just boosting into him and keep boosting into him. You know, the quicker you can actually be, as well as, you know, the more sort of hits you can get on him, which is really cool, to be completely honest. Let's see if we can do it here. Lovely. Can we get another hit? No, we got hit by the shield again, which is really unfortunate. But yeah, let's just keep working on, you know, hitting them. Let's boost here. Come on. Lovely. We got hit in the process as well. I guess that is kind of fair. Oh, we should have been able to hit him there, but it is what it is. Come on. Make sure you hit him again. And he is almost dead. Oh my god, I keep forgetting about that shield. It is so annoying because you feel like you're so close to hitting him, but then you actually do not get a chance at it. And what is going on here? Just get out. Come on, one more hit before the shield gets back up. Maybe one more if we're good enough. No, we're not. And we get hit in the process. Oh, and now we've lost all our rings, which is not cool at all. But yeah, here we go. Maybe, yes. Take him out, boy. Yes, playtime is over. We have defeated the boss. What do we get? An A rank, which is cool. I like how he sort of does his adventure pose there. I think that's really cool as well. But yeah, we'll get the medals at another time, I guess. And yeah, you know what? We can't really upgrade anything with Modern Sonic here. Can we do anything to the Hedgehog? Maybe. Yeah, let's upgrade his combat. And yeah, I'm going to upgrade his life as well because we can. So yeah, let's move on to the cutscene then. Lovely, we have restored some more of the planet then. But yeah, I think that is gonna be all for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. And until next time, peace out.